I'm camping for the next 4 or 5 days, and whenever I go out camping, I always load up with all kind of different food and snacks, and we say we're going to cook all these big meals, but often what happens is we get tired, or you cook big meals and that means you got to clean up a big mess. So I always end up doing a lot of these freeze-dried meals just because they're just so quick and easy. I did a video, maybe it's been a couple of years ago, man, time goes by fast, where I did a taste test for like 2 weeks where all I ate were these freeze-dried meals. And Mountain House sent me some meals to test out, and I'm going to rank them to my most favorite to my least favorite. There's actually a good variety of meals on here, and some of them are brand new. I'll show you what I got. Veggie chorizo breakfast scramble. This is Korean inspired beef. I'm a huge fan of Korean beef, so I'm really excited to check this one out. Cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. I'm a big fan of pizza, who isn't? So I'm excited to try it, but I'm also a mixture of intrigued and worried, but we'll see how that goes. Cheesy beef enchilada bowl, and this one has high potential. I think I might start with this one. Kung Pao chicken, I don't remember if this is a new one or not. Fettuccine Alfredo with chicken, I don't know if I've had this one. It sounds really familiar. Oh, this one is a good comfort food. This is chicken and mashed potatoes. And the last one we have here, this one I'm really interested in. I'm a huge fan of Indian food, especially chicken tikka masala, which I learned a while ago isn't really like an authentic Indian food. I think a guy in like London invented it, but hey, he knew what he was doing. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for about 7 minutes, then I'll stir it up and let it sit for another 8 more, so about 15 minutes total, and we'll see how it tastes. This is the cheesy beef enchilada bowl. It has beef, rice, beans, cheese, corn, tortilla, and enchilada sauce. And it smells really good. Let's see how well it cooked through. Everything cooked through, the rice, the ground beef. As far as the taste, I like it. I think it tastes pretty good. It has a nice little spice and kick to it. So I'll give this one a thumbs up so far. It's only the first meal out of, I think, what the 8 that we have to test out. But I think we got off to a pretty good start. A new day, a new meal. I am trying the cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. Let's see what it has. Pepperoni, cheese, and crust in savory tomato sauce. And it says to let it cook for about 9 minutes. And I did that, and it cooked all the way through in the 9 minutes. But I have noticed anything that has like bread in it. So here's like pizza crust, or even like the chicken and dumplings meal. It might be a personal choice if you like the texture of it or not, because the bread, usually the outside is more on the soggy side, soft side, and then when you bite into it, it's more firm. So I think it's your personal choice if you like that or not. The smell, you can smell the tomato sauce. It doesn't smell anywhere as good as the beef enchilada bowl that I had the other day. I'm not getting a real strong taste of pepperoni. I can see them in here. They're kind of chopped up into little cubes. Think about those party time pizzas if you ever had any of those. And the pepperoni, just the flavor just isn't strong enough. It's not present enough. If I wasn't told this was supposed to be a pepperoni pizza, I don't think I would be able to reach that conclusion. The tomato sauce is good. I think it tastes like the sauce they use in some of their other kind of like pasta dishes. The crust, I'm just not a big fan of them when they have the big pieces of bread in the meals. Like I said, I don't like the soggy and then you bite into it and then it's firm. I'll have to say the pepperoni pizza meal just isn't for me. I'm having a late lunch back at the campsite here, and I am now going to try the Kung Pao chicken. And see, it has basmati rice, zucchini, and peppers. And this one I also believe is gluten-free. And it says it takes 15 minutes to cook, and I cooked it for 15 minutes and it did a good job. It cooked through. This one has big chunks of chicken, and if you've eaten freeze-dried meals before, sometimes when you have a big chunk of some kind of protein, that can have a hard time fully rehydrating. I tried a little piece of the chicken as a test to make sure it was fully cooked, and that piece was done, so that's a good sign. So I will try this and see how it tastes. It tastes pretty good. It has a nice little kick of spice to it, so it has a good flavor. So this is a pretty good overall dish. I like it. It smells fine. Nothing is smelled as good as that beef enchilada dish. That smelled amazing. So this one has a good aroma to it. I definitely like this better than the pepperoni pizza bowl that I had yesterday. I would definitely have this one again as a top contender. Unfortunately, I am back to civilization, but the testing continues. Today I have the Mountain House chicken and mashed potatoes, and I'm a fan of chicken and mashed potatoes. It's a great comfort food. Typically I kind of think about it more like wintertime as opposed to the height of summer, but hey, it still sounds good. This is also gluten-free, and it says it takes about 7 minutes for it to cook. Wait 4 minutes, stir it up, reseal, wait another 3. I found that it needed a few more minutes. I gave mine 10 to 11 minutes, and the chicken really got rehydrated with a few extra minutes. I can't remember if I already mentioned this, but you're gonna see these little packs inside of all the meals. Remember to take them out. They say in multiple languages, do not eat. Now let's give these a try. It tastes pretty good. The chicken hydrated really well. The mashed potatoes have a good texture to them. The flavor is what you would think about when you think about chicken and mashed potatoes. I myself like to have a little bit of a kick with mine. I'll be right back. Now that's perfect. I need to keep like a little thing of like hot sauce with me when I go out camping and hiking. I don't know if that'd be weird or not, but it makes all the difference in my opinion. Now it's time to try one of the meals I've been looking forward the most, and I have a guest judge here.
Oh, hello there.
What is your name?
Malia.
What is one of your favorite types of food?
Korean food.
Ah, yes.
Very good, very good.
And what's your favorite Korean dish?
Korean beef.
And that's what we have here. Actually, it says Korean inspired beef. I don't know what inspired means. I guess as a judge, are you more of a Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, or Randy Jackson? Do you even know who those people are? What are they teaching you guys at school? You've had these freeze-dried meals before. How do you feel about them? The Chinese Kung Pao. You like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was the only one I liked.
Okay, so I think we have an idea of where you're going to be coming from. So here's the Korean beef with rice, vegetables, and sausage. So you'll give your fair, unbiased judgment.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to get a piece of everything in there.
Be quiet.
Okay, here.
2 hours later.
So what do you think?
It's good. The beef was hard to chew into.
But you actually like the flavor?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. You're more generous than I am. I think it's just kind of okay. So what would you rate it on a scale to 1 to 10? 1 is being excellent. No, it's 1 is being
Bad.
and 10 is being excellent.
5.
Okay. You said you liked it, but you gave it a 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it again.
Okay, well, thank you for your help, guest judge.
Yes.
I'm getting pretty close to completing this taste test challenge for the Mountain House freeze-dried meals. My next one here is fettuccine alfredo with chicken, and I can't remember if I've had this one before or something similar. I remember liking it. This one is not gluten-free because it has noodles. It says to take 9 minutes to get ready. I gave it a few extra minutes. That bite was all noodles, and noodles are cooked through really well. I like the flavor of their Alfredo sauce. Let me get a piece of some chicken. The chicken was really hydrated and cooked through also, so it had a nice texture to it. It wasn't too hard. I like this one. It doesn't have the same smell as the beef enchilada one, but nothing has compared with that as far as like you smelling it and you want to eat it. I'm about to test the meal I was most concerned about liking. It is the veggie chorizo breakfast scramble, and it has eggs with plant-based crumbled chorizo, peppers, and potatoes. This meal is gluten-free if you're someone that has to be concerned about that. And it was not only the veggie chorizo that was a little alarming. When I did this test, maybe a few years ago, The breakfast meals, I just wasn't really a fan of. Something about the eggs just never got right. The consistency is weird and it felt a little watery. But I'm gonna go in with an open mind. I'm glad I kept my mind open when I had that meal because it tastes way better than I was anticipating. I don't know if they changed how they dehydrate the eggs or something, but all the problems I had the last breakfast meals are not in this one. The eggs tasted really good. The veggie chorizo tasted really good. There's a nice spice to the meal. It really surprised me how good the meal was. It is the Labor Day weekend. This is the last camping trip of the summer and the last meal for the summer as well. This is the chicken tikka masala. It has garam masala seasoning. I don't know if I say that right. Rice, cauliflower, and peas. And I brought back my special guest judge here. What is your favorite food?
Potatoes.
I was between you like
Well, then chicken tikka masala.
and you also like Korean food?
Yes.
So that's why we had you on the first time. You weren't a fan of the Korean inspired beef?
No.
So we're gonna get your opinion on the chicken tikka masala. What are you expecting?
To taste professional.
It's not gonna taste professional, I can tell you that.
Well, then I'm hoping.
You like it?
Yes.
How much does it taste like chicken tikka masala from like a restaurant?
Kind of the same.
What's the spice like?
It's not really spicy.
Not really spicy? Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, that is good. I wish I had some naan right now. It has good flavor. It tastes like chicken tikka masala. I think it has some spice in there.
Yeah.
It's all kind of on the back end. So how would you rank this one? 10 is the best, 1 is the worst, and you gave the Korean beef a 5.
I'd say I'd give this one an 8.
Oh, that's a good score.
Yes.
Do you remember how the compound chicken tasted?
It was amazing.
So how does that compare to this?
That one was way better.
Way better?
Yes.
So it was like a 10 then? A 10 out of 10?
Like a 9.
A 9 out of 10?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's a glowing review. I will agree that this is very good. This is going to be, I don't know where it is yet. I'm going to compile the list and all my rankings. But I think this is probably maybe top 3, I think maybe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, guest judge.
Ah, yes. Thank you for having me.
I've tried all 8. I have them ranked right here. I'm gonna start from the bottom, work my way up. Number 8 is the cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. I did not like that one. I would not get it again. Not enough pepperoni. The texture of the crust was off. It was soggy but firm all at the same time. Now that gets us to number 7. 7 is the Korean inspired beef, and I have a certain expectation when I think of like Korean beef or just even Korean flavor. I didn't taste like any gokachan or anything like that, and the sausage did have kind of a tough texture, and I was just underwhelmed by it, so that's why it came in at number 7. Number 6 is the fettuccine alfredo with chicken, and there's nothing wrong with the meal. It's just kind of basic and kind of on the more bland side, especially compared with some of the other dishes. 5th is the chicken and mashed potatoes. There's nothing wrong with the dish, kind of like the alfredo chicken. It's just kind of basic and bland. It just can't compete with the other meals, but it is a good comfort food. Now we're getting to the point where it's getting hard. All 4 of these top ones I really liked for various reasons, but I had to rank them. Coming in at number 4 is a cheesy beef enchilada bowl. The smell was great. The spice was good. It was all around a good dish. I would definitely have it again. I'm adding it into my roster of freeze-dried meals. 3rd is the chicken tikka masala. That also tasted good, had a nice kick and flavor to it, and I was surprised how much I liked it because it's hard to get good chicken tikka masala. Of course, it's not going to compete with the restaurant, but for freeze-dried meal, it was a very strong showing. Oh boy, now it's time for 1 and 2, and I went back and forth about these, and I decided for number 2 is the meal that I was expecting to like the least, I was the most worried about, but boy was it really good. That's the veggie chorizo breakfast scramble. I would definitely have that again. And matter of fact, when I was at the store, I tried to look for it, and they only had like one there, which kind of sucked. But I picked it up. So the veggie chorizo was good. The eggs cooked really well. It had nice flavor to it. It was very comforting. I liked it a lot. That makes number one the Kung Pao chicken. Had great flavor. My guest judge loved it, so that gave it a little extra boost up there to number one. Any of those top 4 meals, I don't think you'll be disappointed with. They were all really good.